I'll be on air and you market ma menchia obi bia oguso ohwe Badwam on Adom TV multi TV so no kono pepe kai hunu se peja em wan se na ye me mame awo me birthday anti comfort 76 years so Mrs Comfort na meche dakon good morning baby obutu bia no you have the big birthday bash on Sunday if you are sorry ba na for ya beda nyame ase o kwanso nkusukura so happy birthday anti comfort Majidi se bibia kama onu ukunu Mr. Dako. Mr. Dako 86 now 76. I see. Okay, so we are back here. Birthday messages and Sube Brio had him say. My main wish you money say the share you medina say my back. Way from sister a year part or say happy birthday in Koma Kofi Opusio Jamra. Kofi Opusu Jamra, happy birthday and come on. Presla Vodafone Anaman Eresi so say and come Ebenezer Sam under the Drake Kesiaka say may this day bring countless happiness and endless joy and live with peace from your big brother Sammy. Oh, sound engineer. Okay, all right. So happy birthday and come on Ebenezer Sam. And come up we are back. Ghana Nibia Mamenkao, Ade Abribia Daeda that continue to exhibit the qualities. Understand why you are Ghanaian and why you find yourself here. Be a proud Ghanaian. And your message down a Debia Daya Broso Chro, a honesty, transparency, truthfulness, patriotism, and love for your country. These are embedded in our national security book na document na yina Ghana ya chro. Inti dientia ujidi se oye Ghana ni eno na makacho dientia oye proud Ghanaian oba exhibit these qualities no eno ana makacho no inti mesre Ghana fo nyina yendo ye man yenye proud of ye man Ghana na fiemfa no kredi na adwumaden inti with transparency, honesty, truthfulness, patriotism and love yemfa mbu ye man na bibia kama emfa man na nasefa chum Nana Sefachum and so wawoda Nana Sefachum Nana happy birthday. Nana Sefachum needs no introduction. Nana baby obu to be a happy birthday shonko ana mede emao. Mamenka I have to say homecoming no December we are on I have a homecoming summit. In fact I call it a festival. It's going to be great under the auspices of a House of Chiefs President. And in ananum nyina ne wona ya manyo seminary businessmen ya afwade hye nyina e wa consume this December. This is the maiden edition El Clasico big one homecoming ahafo itimonhye no so na yen koso nda yen payimfo a omo so afa to omo so Kings Cottage Chief Executive Bechem United Almighty Kings 1 ana ye Council of State ye rep Nana Baswa, Nana Etoswa, Nana Onkwaso, Unyamishao. Very hard-working man. Very hard-working. Humble as well. And afi Kasa. Eka Kasa. The trust of Ekaso. United Kingsley, Kasa, Nana Baswa, and the entire team. Some of the homecoming, it's going to be big in December. We have new country machine so. So this is the big deal for this Christmas month, December. Details in there soon. Watch this space. Yeah, the Ebebro. Well, maybe a bit Makaya who they need no introduction, but a bit Makaya who Oba still maintain in all humility on one at Debia Damesremo cause of his love for the country, for the party, for family and friends. They may say when a ladder na Ghana, NDC, family and friends. That's very encouraging. Oye mrenimfo ana osaya obi oya manyosem ana osaya obi oya adoye ana osaya kueni. Kai hu se oye mensin krachipen na osa prese ene ono ne mabunu nyina omo oboabo ma no NDC amanyoko no ono da oma no osa prese adwuma pan na ho brase ene adwuma den a one mo aye nti no mo amokosi hene no edu sa mpempenso na madaroma anidiem monfa enkaire na monfa ntimi so man enko enyina nka mom ne ma na kwaba ye de friend Pablo ba ko ne nkrata o de call law school ni de o de sha achimotase dada bi na o ti jolu na o hese de no si bi even na there's a or did this golden spoon did this even in opposition reflective in the way o ye ne nyoma nti enye ne mfom so what they do you know when I so boa o ma e be boa kese pa George Opare Addo akwaba
yeah no am ni abema
good ibi e boko
na me ye ne de aka say o man pani Akufo-Addo best stay affairs ni nanka sabe there in I penny and saka
good the member of parliament yon penny was or the red natural you the book ni two ni na project to come so 12 points that it is not the source no ye wi ni nyina asori ko nyoma egu die ni ma medical to me no badaro ma enye djuma ketua era college aduma go de munim dada young man or brain who has no ya manyo sema esefata you know the among the few politicians in Australia ye twiro din ye to about the constituency odi agro ko be absent ba onyame hye ne ho ne munyam biribi a kyerese wa ye adwuma ne ye obi e to about the session botum no ono obi esesem say on maham yen the real movement in the system ana because so relax ye to abia e kyerese wa hye ne ho asie dada nya da e be to aba na oba kikiri bia o hwe okọ ne person apart from bridge obi ko supervise e bugu mu ene ya suspend e engineer na bibia na nam ne kon
I was in your constituency and then I think
you know so
then I found
Besremo the age na me kan for mo no say nyese o mo tienta me kan for we need a certain breed of people in from bi bo na emma maburu na kwanya top position na nya babunu bia na se fata yenya careful enya babunu bia na se fata even though that wind of change na air boy dey mabunu eba ejira miamia hodo very fantastic but kahunu say nya babunu bia na se fata so sometimes we are not forced. It's good to remind ourselves that there are these kind of personalities omunya kwanya it's not a public space in Maya at least bit ma home kakra and I can say you can say me pa me family sanshi jemuma Collins and Domako I'll do that because of the what demonstrated so far actually oh that's it yakwa so
yeah me
good
that's so
my man Kai also said, and they didn't so 3 minutes because pressure and a bambish does 3 minutes when I was waiting their friends. And ye be we crano, your submissions, no sense, you and Uncle Doss, dear. Minute me and say, they meet him their femo. Maybe be a akokama at the amount. George Opare, a more lectures, maybe first leg, no, and more good. About the stage, man.
Currently, the camera mean chair on my share on my videos, and I end once again for Adom Mpensenpensemu. I'm currently in Ashanti region. I'm not in Ashanti Ashanti region. About 14 regions and branches in area.
No noise.
How we've managed the situation. We need. I was say yeah battle already. Now it's me on mine. It's here no more. Yeah, Ashanti region. We went into Ashanti in phases. The fourth phase of our Ashanti project. Registration drive. We wiki. You started last week Tuesday and ran 1 week. We Tuesday. That is on the 31st of August. Now once that is done, we will move into the next line of electing branch executives. And I can tell you, by and large, it's been very, very successful. If you just search the east side, I even ended up going through the area. And the level of enthusiasm, the way Asantimai and G2 na nipa pre NDC card no. It can only tell you one thing, changes coming.
In Ashanti region?
Yes, changes coming.
Okay.
The enthusiasm,
Omudi NDC card.
And even Nipana Omoye Jumano. We've said the Aye Jume Yache. Into no sa level of enthusiasm, na Nipana pre, Yankoha Yenraha, you make community back. on him might be, I will not be able to put out a name, but then some crowd catch the register in some more kind, you know. And then one of the other communities, former branch of organizer back from the NPP. I don't know about the GNDC card. The kind of in some more kind, you know, it only gives us hope. And my leader so say that's 2024, come what may. NDC ever constituted the next government, and the assurance is not any nipana home tikano.
But per this revelation, the Ashanti region, why is so attractive?
We are attractive everywhere. Or share the politics of 2020. Now share the performance of the NDC compared to the performance in 2016. You increase your votes by almost 200,000 in Ashanti region. And yet, votes get 12. A little about 400,000 in 2016 when we were even a government. And yes, you have 1 million votes then. And then in 2020, you jump from 400,000 to 600,000 plus. To be at now, if the NDC is not attractive, that quantum leap, 200,000 votes, of almost 50% of what we got in 2016. Because in 400,000 plus. And then we increased it by more than half of what you know. It only sends a certain signal. So, you're a political watcher, you should begin to ask questions. Say, why that quantum?
Exactly. So, because I'm going to ask at the end of the heartbeat of the ruling party, Motimia penetrated to that extent to say, a hema binumukra embassy bebo mudi say okay. Nini padu do na hoke ka omodi efaka de korano. What is happening in the region?
Leadership. Because the leadership a course. Say nipani wo gidie e wo leadership ni mu a nipani di etre. So o start bibi na nipani wo gidie wo mu a you automatically see people following. Our campaign message in 2020 and then the leadership of the NDC right from the constituency, region, and then national, resonated hope. And for a leader, your ability to sell hope to Nipani do it, and the money Nipani do it.
But their hope now, NDC for them. When we are having challenges with our dollar, with employment, with government policies and expenditure, and all those. They hope na more catch it. Where is it coming from?
We have been here before. And you see, because you can only understand the NDC story when the challenges are Ghana, Ekomu, in 2014, 2015, and why we went to the IMF. There is a lot of misconception. But in 2014, 2015, world producer price for cocoa, IAM, biggest earner, FOLA, drastically. Gold, FOLA, drastically. Gold was sold at an all-time low in 2015. And oil prices, you can check, in 2015, oil became the lowest, selling price, was at the lowest. These conditions were not affecting the whole world. It affected producing countries. Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire suffered more when it comes to cocoa production because we are the world's biggest exporters of cocoa. Gold, South Africa. You know that we are the second, but currently we are the first before South Africa. But then we were the second after South Africa. So we suffered. We were not a big oil producing economy. But now oil was giving us a chunk of revenue. Under these conditions, anybody who knows economics will tell you that those conditions that they prevailing at that time are worse than the COVID and then the Ukrainian war. And I'll tell you why.
As of that time,
yes. The economic conditions here. Because those were conditions that affected us directly. To the extent, say, in 2015, the finance minister called parliament twice. Or presented budget in November. As early as March, before the mid-year, he had to go for a revised budget. Because projections say, were thrown overboard. These were direct effects on our economy. But even in all this, inflation and do 31%. In all this, the currency and depreciate to become the weakest currency in the world. In all this, the rating agencies and rating economy as junk. When we were leaving office, now you're a B positive, you're a B plus with a positive outlook, even going through all these economic challenges. And even with that, at the time I gave power in 2016, 2017, now inflation has started from 18%, we left it at 14.4%. Now it was seeing a downward trend on that EBA. In 2016, in President Mohammed's State of the Nation address, Okache Ghana for 2017 was going to be one of the best years for Ghana.
And it was the best year for Ghana.
Yes, in 2017, now you had the 2 additional oil wells. So they came to inherit it. 3 oil wells, we only had 1. Now cocoa prices are starting picking up. Now gold prices are starting picking up. Now oil prices are starting picking. Today, the oil prices are skyrocketing.
But 2017, 2018, clearly good. More effort, any a combination of the NPP.
And I say, no economic policy. No economic policy takes effect over a year.
The Bible saying that nobody runs away from giving.
Oh, no, they have never done.
Oh, no,
that.
that's not possible.
They have never done that. And they got to say, mobile. So in 2017, 2018, then in 2019, we started seeing the decline. When our politics started taking up, we saw the decline and we saw the effect of it. So the hope we are selling to the good people of this country is that in the face of all these major challenges, we steered the affairs of this economy. We did not bring the economy to
God bless the NDC to the extent that the NDC never experienced any pandemic. That
is where I am. That is where I'm coming to. That is where I'm coming to. I did a comparison of ours was not a pandemic. It was an economic crunch. It's indirectly because the factors of productions in our shut down, and then we had energy crisis. Not successive governments and fix it, and it took John Mahama to fix it, whether we like it or yes, depending on where we stand. But everybody knows that John Mahama fixed the energy crisis. But aside that, COVID was global. Whatever prevails in Ghana should prevail in Togo. You know, inflation rate in Togo is less than 6%. Are you aware of that? Inflation rate in Burkina Faso, so therefore you know, it's less than 12% to 16%. When you say inflation rate in Cote d'Ivoire, our next door neighbor, 5.5%. What is the depreciation rate of the CFA? So you see, if it is global, now you see a global, and we are seeing struggle. Ideally, our conditions here should not be any different. Our conditions here should not be any different. Unfortunately for us, our fundamentals are so weak.
As a country or
as a country. The fundamentals of the Ghanaian economy, maybe trying to fix the fundamentals, are so weak that the little shocks external.
Now also
because if it is true that the global crisis was impacting everybody, Cote d'Ivoire should feel it. Same climate, same line. Togo should feel it. I'm only using Togo. Inflation rate in Togo, less than 4%. Inflation rate in Cote d'Ivoire, 5.5%. So look at these two countries, and we are doing 31.7%. We are the worst in the sub-region. We are second to countries, even Sudan, war-torn Sudan, even Somalia, inflation rate, better say in Ghana. The global crisis, the pandemic, they didn't hit Ghana alone. So that argument of pandemic, it's not here nor there. Then you come to the Ukraine war. But the Ukraine war, what is the rate of depreciation of our currency? But the so now you come nipa na economy sinking. What is the rate of depreciation of their currency? You have the worst performing currency in the world today, according to Bloomberg. So that argument, say it is because of the global crisis. It is a mismanaged economy.
Okay.
Fitch downgrade here, Did they say because of COVID? Standards and Poor downgrade here, Did they say because of COVID? Emra Moody's downgraded, and they said it is because of mismanagement and excessive borrowing.
All right.
Mr.
Bauso, the NPP is on the verge of rescuing us from the challenges we have as a country. But contrary opinion from the NDC, almost the Omunchi, but the almost say maybe a Konya self-inflicted. I'm watching him. The hope that you continue to promise us through Ghana leader, animal party leader, is that it is well and you are fighting a good cause. But this is a contrary opinion. Quite scary.
I'm in Pablo de Minia Precope. Weekend, you could be show baby.
Weekend,
weekend. Saturday. The Minia Precope. Na and this on better position check. Star way, on better position check. Papa. Also, a question regional.
The interest and enthusiasm. I might be the Mukra and the Bomb.
Sure, you want to last will be fair. Say, yes, I said, John Mahama Bakumase. You pay dinner chido. And yes, I'm good. Me say, you are John Mahama, a bamboo constituency. No question. Some will fear. Now, me say John Mahama, bamboo constituency. Me, no question. Papa no did do so by no need. No question. And I'm not going to. Ampofo-Adjei to abehno.
A shedding chile.
Until who crowd in 2000 the election.
A shedding chile, sir.
Pablo pa. Me see 2016 election. 2 days to the election. Omo ye rally with stadium. Ye who be that? They lost by 1 million votes. When I catch us anybody the way and then is on the election.
And copy.
Me see start away on better opposition check pap. Same go for the ID card into enthusiasm.
Ahima be him call so
me see me His Excellency John Mahama ba me constituency. Me kwa kwhwe no. Me kwa kwhwe no. Me kwa kwhwe no woni e. Me kwa kwhwe no. Ana no kwhwe no. Wana ga jo say nti meto aba ma. Pablo, mo say some strategy no. Ammo amokura. Enti no mo nyina ko gu Kumasi no. All the executives. All the national executives mo Kumasi. I almost say, Bibi by the South Kumasi. Ashanti region.
They are increasing their votes.
Vote way.
What the sequence, no?
Oh, now you vote in that. So Tiana. Me say, no go show me. So when some obi chase you ID card, and no chance of beto amount. And no chance of beto amount. It's any don't want to change or say more time no situation by no. You can't compare it to COVID.
Yeah.
Bon Ghana also see so. One say ya catch obi as obi another.
Aji curfew now.
What be that? Say problem na ba. Yes mo obi MP. Obi an said dem obi MP. What be that? And you are comparing this to more time na Dunzo Abano. What be that? Accra obi ana, Kumasi obi ana. What be that?
Shefie.
Menko baby. What be that? Ya to port place into bibi enye juma. Tourism hotel you close it down. What would be that?
And you're normal.
No, what would be that? And you're comparing this kind of situation to Motai. What would be that? Pablo, but when we see 2 golden tulip muda. All hotels shut down. What would be that? Port, you're close it. Plane, what would be that? What are you talking about? Say what time bigger than this particular one. What would be that? Masa, just or say, they'll do a better job. Yeah, Manentna. I mean, so I did Akufo-Addo within the past 3 weeks. Mammy time, so many time. Wednesday, Oko prisons ceremony. In the past 3,700 in the past 4 years have been recruited. Yenkasa Ghana do heaven. Yenkasa Ghana do heaven. But I'm telling you what the president has been doing within 3-4 days. In the past 550 officer cadets within 4 years. This is prison service. Friday, Oko Dome, $35 million Dome Kitasi Road. So, Udi election. Wednesday, phase 1, Tsunami Airport. One Kasa Tsunami Airport.
Yeah.
Akufo-Addo could be here.
Yeah.
Okay. When you say Kumasi Airport, 93% complete.
Yes.
Who do you say Tamale Airport is 95% complete? Okay, who do you say Tinaha? Tinaha, Enra President, Kalio, 13 megawatt power, solar power has been commissioned. Miss Udia, Tina, Adom Studio, and take yourself and laugh. Kalio for 13 megawatt solar power has been commissioned. You'll be here. Hey, Okobogatanga, 37.6 million Upper East Water Supply Project was commissioned. 20,500 cubic meters of water. You'll be here. No, opinion water say inflation goes low. Inflation was high. There are challenges. But I tell you, say, under these challenges, no, not the nana do ye near. Oh, you say you'll be here. Not us and go for a party card. Up to now, grab even when you collect my results, also party card. And then when you go to Nana, you wait and see. Wait and see. The people of Kalio are watching. Baby and another commission, they are watching. Domi to Kitasi, they are watching. They are watching. Tsunami, baby, a commission airport, they are watching. In September, the first flight will go. They are watching. Kumasi go there is 95. They are watching. Tamale Airport is on course. They are watching. A decision will be made. At that time, when your party card has a move.
The draw material say East Legon Hills double lane is working.
Me say time will be back. Me if you don't have enough, my constituency, we buy a MP. The intake from Nkwalomufi JSS to SS, we call education a 35%. Only 35% of the pupils from JSS were able to enter SS.
And here, Pija.
And 95%. No 4 secondary schools. Me say we Tinaha. Listen. Tinaha. So come constituency. Okoko hu agenda 111. 111 for ho. Oh new district office no hu yana. Oh new courts. District court no hu yana. Anyone one for ho. Onam kwan no so afia hinkro ekosi chechere tad no hu yana. The people will decide. It would get and take yourself. Like I tell me, say, Momo de too dangerous thing here. No, Nado, it's right. You won't lead or you can't send another. Upia bonds out like a one. Now go for dinner time, now for bonus was uncle for dinner time. He is focused. He is commissioning.
The president.
He is focused. He knows there are challenges, but he is focused on delivering this mandate. There are challenges. There are no challenges. Some me top petrol.
Yeah, kasa we chiro.
Obianka se mo stop munja kasa. NDC ni nu ami ni ya otimi chen yo kasa se. Enkofo erase beje o mo card no. E na me kire ne se enya card ni e be hwese ato aba. It is the deliverables. And the president is delivering. It told the answer ha. No kan you be no say oyo omo ko mu jaye baako. NDC for pa de. Mo ye discover oyo. Mo say adongo. You discover oil. President Akufo discover oil. You were on radio. Say, oh, I don't know. We are telling us we are 1A.
2 additional oil fields.
And then the other oil argument. I don't know we are and now catch a and I feel what you say President Akufo discovered oil. I don't know all can. I feel the catch is all can with I don't know. You are now accepting that President Akufo indeed under the NPP. Or discover oil. I feel no idea too.
So Argentina we cost na the Ghanaian reasonable percentage of the Ghanaian. So
the standard and Ghana for the measure NPP. And NDC the NPP.
Standard.
Yes. The Ghanaian people say NPP a bit my enti ebia what do 60. Yes, you failure. They expect us to be at 90. That's the Ghanaian people.
Standard.
Me see time best you go to abanyesa.
The omonye a standard for Mokro.
Oh, me see the best judgment. The electorate. You go 2016 almost Donald can never be president. You call him no lose here. 2020 almost somebody no lose here. So they can continue. More the amount na ha. No nka somebody. If you jakwa be for show. Na don locally for almost show. Don't make it massive for almost show. Tamale Airport for almost show. Flyover here or Tamale almost show. Though a time will come, a decision will be made. And I'm telling you, I can tell you without any fear of contradiction that the Ghanaian people will renew our mandate. Who don't try not take on?
Okay, so Mama Cow said President Torno said Osha say we Tiffy Mantem, we've been with him. If I feed in Wana, the eco course of shortcutting and all those on a bubbles. You're funny now. It's my main in Cow Beam say President Torno at 10 a.m. on Adom TV. Yeah, this baby on Nam Koma would the Nioma Oye Yinano. Yeah, the homes sharing in a bro. Pablo Chocho, Noma. Time Kwaba. The bar no matter do now watch on man a coin and managing me this uncle Kwaba. Well, Yasaba, lots of your text messages about Mr. Muma Intimian Comoran and me, that's a bit with Mamma Darma, Mr. MP. Now, Mamma was Sakonia and multimedia Edin Como. Yaba back to studio. Lawyer Pablo, Georgia Parado, National Youth Organizer, Mad NDC, Ewan Sena, Nimian for Collins, Adoma Commerce, so if you just break north, my shame journey.
Adoma kwa master no pay you. You see?
Nyoma wa burusuno.
Oh.
Nyoma wa catch say o de tena ho na de yakosuni. Go more even a 3-week itinerary of the president ni nyoma wa ye.
Edu emri near president mama commissioner general. And RFI Ghana hanomo. Now every day we are not commissioning projects. Every day. John Mahama is notoriously known as the nation builder. Ediya done so. Obi a osi oman. Obi osi or build it. Inti all the projects ni be Kumasi Airport. Na Kumasi Airport ne fare by Hwan. John Mahama. Sunyani Airport ne fare by Hwan. John Mahama. Tamale Airport ne fare by Hwan. John Mahama. In some more kind, the only thing I mean too sure. Water project no can about Ghana. But no crampo no. I will not be surprised. Say John Mahama and San Rejuma. Kaliodi is solar plants. You be on Avrongo. Faces are John Mahama if yes, as part of resolving the energy sector issues. No. Into projects our Bruce na no Akufo-Addo capital nim. Nema John Mahama edijano. All twaso. Oba ye no eyezo be freezy projects in all these projects would have been completed by now. But I said for the last 3 years, between 2017 to 2019, 2020, now we're freezing almost all projects and now cost John Mahama fears here. And you know why they did that? Almost freezing projects deliberately. So that when they start and almost continue, they can take credit for it. But open nipa, what transforming the face of this country? John Mahama, even in Ashanti region, look around Ashanti region, every landmark, transformational. See Ashanti Maimu, and I'm fan tell me, NDC John Mahama. So when the NPP speaks, and we are telling Ashanti Mai, and it's very simple. The reason why I need to be a woman, I condemn NPP. No. Today, as a young person, over 18 years, all right, so better. Don't focus on say you will be out to party BMU. Oh, you're reasonable enough. Oh, the difference between independent. Now, shut the bebo, and why you must make a certain decision. Whether we like it or yes, and then Ghana is rated as a failed nation based on the current economic conditions, a privilege or handle. You can fix all the roads you claim that will fix it. But at the end of the day, the purchasing power is what matters. Inflation is semi-year. Yeah, from Brad, very simple terms. In January, now you have a 13 of sardine. That's that time dollar no 7 cedis. It's important here or imported tin of sardine $1 at 7 cedis. Or Bob Toma the same price. Uyi 7 salary ABR 20 ABR 1,000 cedis. Now uyi 7 cedis or more. Today, fast forward 8 months later, South Sardine a ton of 10 cedi, 20 pesos. Still $1. Ewa international market no cover no. But if we do Ghana, or currency not depreciated so bad, say, won't mean ton sardine no. At that same 1 cedi. Until this time around, I saw 3 cedi, 20 pesos. I count 7 cedis no. And sana wato sardine back for 10 cedis. That is the state of Ghana, you woman. And the sad aspect is that you cannot even plan. Unfortunately, your two salaries more. So build all the roads you claim you are building. You be parallel the nipano wa huchiremu. Say in January, that's a faka a fee kokomlemle anomo. Ako ebia North Legon. Maybe an awuchia 5 cedis. In and out, 10 cedis. Now, fuel price at that time was ABR. You can say ABR was there about 6 cedis or 7 cedis. And the fuel price 1 liter, no, 13 cedis. What it simply means is that if you're paying 10 cedis for transportation every day, today, double, you're paying 20 cedis or salary increasing.
Okay, Jina, say, I don't know what man indicated Ghana for, say, MDC so bad. Sahanuma winner, in Yansan so ye. It is a new Pijamun Kakran, a beba dear, but you better see bit match children and massa how in a bit me free. We go to boss more imports. Less exportation, less animal. A contributor to Jessica 723.
Everyone, John Mama Wabe. And that is how come at a point in time it will stabilize the currency. You know. Sugar importation, and then my informe the starting of the Commander Sugar Factory. Rice importation, and then we started under President Mama a lot of rice mills all over. So the agreement we had with all my importers, and they say. We import, all the major importers of rice were forced to establish rice mills in Ghana with support from government. Yankotono 1 district, 1 factory. Because the NDC is not known for giving Christian names, maybe from Christian names, to projects. But what we did was that, well, with the rice, set up me or Hano, importing 60%, not merely 40% to Hano. And that is what we did. Destabilize. We did it for poultry farmers. And the years our project.
The poultry farmer was the 60% importation,
40% local. And the support here. So the local economy was growing. When we were about to need action. And you see, I read somewhere say the president saying the ministers were performing.
Yes.
And that Ghanaians should trust the NPP to rescue. I've always said, say, mediocrity. The name the tree. Because mediocre. Mediocrity. Akufo-Addo is notoriously known for mediocrity. Okay? And I don't blame him. I look at it from his worldview. Sociologists can't worldview. As an Albert judge, from where he's coming from. From his University of Ghana days, 3rd class economics, it was okay for him. Average performance. Or your average performer, it's if his own party faithfuls, a friend catcher and say, reshuffle your cabinet because he never MQU or my anymore. I say no. For him, everything is going well. Mind you, this is the president that sees no evil, hears no evil. Maybe because to cross him in his first term. But near you never know. I'm not aware. So his standard and his appreciation of issues is very limited. His scope is limited. The cost of my he doesn't feel it. That is how Ghanaians trust the NPP to rescue us. Today, we're economy, and as president, he should even be bowing his head down in shame to the extent that the worst performing president in our history, Akufo-Addo, for your economy to be rated as junk. C, negative outlook, junk economy. You know what junk simply means? You cannot attract any major funding from any establishment. Loan sharks. That is the state of the Ghanaian economy. And this man is the one telling us Ghanaians should have confidence in him. There's no look at the mess all the Ababedu. In 2011, when the currency under President Mills, you could do 2 cedis now. When President Mills came, now the President Kufo, now even after redenomination, rebase the economy, when President Mills came in 2009, now 1 cedi to the dollar, it was 1.4 to the dollar. At the time, President Mills, in 2011, 2012, when Akufo-Addo kick-started his campaign, now 1 cedi to $1 was 2 cedis. Obekaya, or say they have failed Ghanaians, almost NPP, because they couldn't elect him as president, and that the currency was performing so badly at 2 cedis, and that President Mills should be resigning because of that currency. 2 cedis. Today, 10.2 to the dollar. And you walk chest out. But I can understand him. He hears no evil, sees no evil. The minister didn't say, he pats him on the back, and yes, when I my menu, a fraudulent transaction now, Parliament exposing, when the whole world had told us, yen ton COVID vaccine for less than $10. Your chairman and the minister got told vaccine for $18. But that's what chairman as Minister of State. So I don't know what Akufo-Addo is seeking, but I can understand in Adom. For them, they think that 2x4 roads no more, will win them elections. No problem. He's downplaying the genuine efforts of people in his region coming out of their numbers to register. He's downplaying the efforts that manifested in the 2020 elections. If a party in opposition suffered 400,000, less than 500,000 votes in the elections when they were in government, and then in 4 years, we're increasing the votes by over 200,000, and you think it is not significant. And also say, as an what is that day of and you see, politicians will never learn. You tell about money in 2016. The way my brother here sounds is not any different from how some of our people sounded. Very confident and believing, so once they do A, they do B, what they forget is that the welfare of the individual. In 2016, my community be more my constituency we're doing developments. The school die, so for some of us, we believe say, and then one old farmer raises us and said, even now fertilizer program for farmers, your mom knapsacks, we're doing it with Sildako through government's efforts. To the best of our knowledge, we have provided support for people in industry, farmers, but when he raised his hands, a small kind of mirror way. When I was driving back to a Cropona, I was like, but as individuals, what are we doing for them? Then I was in government, so I did not mention me and yes, our direct link was there. He was referring to
the pocket,
how much purchasing power no kita and what he's able to procure. So but we had built schools, we had done roads, we're even giving them fertilizers. You know, we started a fertilizer program. So for me as a farmer, when you have knapsack machine, and we had even put them in cooperatives to the extent they even seeds near more. But the voter looked beyond that. And when he mentioned it, it was when the election results started coming.
No.
And I said, no. What the people want is not just the roads, it's not just the schools, but some level of leadership, responsibility attached to it. Now, it affects your Mubutum directly. So I don't know we can sit here and tell us there are no problems in Ghana. And that's all my Ghana in a year.
Right. Oh, I don't know. Just a quick one.
You're by ton, Benefsin, Posey.
In Benefsin Posey.
Oh, you will get a bite.
No, we are wrapping it up. NPP flag right contest between Badwam Mpensenpensemu because our party should buy you from.
I know what I will say.
Between Badwam Mpensenpensemu and team amateur crata be a massive. Yeah, person on Namun Hosun. MPP flag contest between Badwam and Kennedy, Japan. Alan behind Epson this as well. But the contest is not even between these two people. I have it here. The Castilian you are for good morning. Vice President Badwam Obejinebi Ompeu. Mr. Alan Shemantin Ojinebi. Mr. Kennedy Ohine Japan. Wajina crowd da.
Wajina. Oh yeah, me old boy. I decided to call you.
Wajina. Enti mo amo kono most money pass onya na wajina ho.
Baba.
Wajina ho. Mr. Boache Jako wasim twe dada. Ojina mpampe. Yewura Francis Adai ni mu ni performance na no da obejina mu no ekoyi pa. Yewura Jogati ase ofo no se saa ni pa bi si no mo so mo pe. Yewura Kwabena Japan na no da ode moja show e kasa ti ode show bobi ba party no. Wasi enim gina mpampe. Okumkom Dr. Owusu Afiri Akoto wawie adwuma no. Wawie adwuma no. Ya kan abutire a ye dey born keke no wakọ nanim. About the next your excellency. Akomara tomato. Ho na amanfo ho adwuro mo kakra se na wonya kakra onkote.
Aprehu.
Go cry the whole. I'm going to say, graveyard, Cote. Or so, Kahun.
Oh, that's it.
It's your that's what you know. Oh,
oh, yes, I'm back to Suka. That's some back to Suka.
I see. Did you wrap up my?
I wrap it up now. I didn't want to go back to.
I can't.
For
time.
Was it third class?
Or economics? Yes, sir. Okay.
Average performance.
Okay, no problem. And you were your mama Sunya say, on no economics. Or no economics. Also could see factory war, sugar factory war, even.
Commander.
Factory. Oh,
we only just.
But factory the whole.
Raw materials.
Maybe we can have that.
Now, do economics on your third class. Do economics no. You are John Mahama.
Another economics.
Oh, what's yes na na do your third class on your yes sir. Yadiatu. Do your economic wizard champion. And we see factory no commission here, no raw material. O see factory no. And no commission here. Akade edi be ye adwuma no. And dey we nua.
Na mo so economic.
Oh,
economic.
Oh no, yeah, economics. Yeah, be in your third class.
And that's mama.
Oh, yeah, be in your third.
Yeah, economics.
Now what also need economics, no? We are champion economists. What to be see factory? No one commission. I should be any be Sudan. When yeah.
But you're not telling the story well, honorable. What's the former ambassador of India,
ambassador.
No, he was the lead.
Okay, some people is there.
I said the muk di kanyina no ono nani tua contract ni enya no kure.
Na the contract na
India form fast mo ne mbrɛw enja mo han sa because ehihye ne say musi sa bia no na sika suru bi nso amabeto so 24 million or
so. I know osi awie ne ya bedua sugarcane.
But say fofia nto
ade. There be no osi building next where we.
And the kind of a year no bedua no na hybrid.
It was not going to take. It no osi dynasty wa commission. Nearby, I be hybrid.
Again, a marriage visa, now assassinate encroached.
As well, make counting. Also, I economists. No problem. In your third class.
Nobody said he did.
Oh, yeah, Jatum. Only the end say, I'm more economists. Say, ye see factory no. Near commission. Name hybrid sugar cane at the bay, every producer sugar there. Or tank next government by your baby. I'm more economists. No, textbook banner who's at the one with that. Economic textbook banner will say. See factory, you know. Don't forget about the raw material. What be that? You have to talk about economics. What's it? NPP for it. You call your flag bearer there.
Contest, you know.
I am clear in my mind. Who I want to lead the party. I'm very clear. I'm clear in my mind. But say the okay. Okunkom, General Secretary. Already said why I said no him now pass
for problem.
It must have been accounting. And man so on my hand.
So let's clearly support the Akufo-Addo Preku agenda. Na intimi move ni
on my hand me clear in my mind.
Let's support
who I want to vote for.
Let's support the
party Mrani say. We are party official like myself, member of
na Adisco for the support Adisco. I don't say far for say.
Adisco for me no gina. Alan say Adisco.
Oh, so Adisco
for me no gina.
Oh wow.
We are either the first or we are. Adisco for me no gina. But you see yeah, me of our benefits. And say
the pose.
Yeah, can't guess here. The police is here that to afa ho. We be a compare because I know he's in the race, but I don't think that yes. Because we don't know Kumasi about things. But back when the be na watch here no more. I'm Alan knew of him pa. Alan knew of him pa. Alan deal of him. Nancy Akra me could pay for be deal or asalabda. Office every before office.
Alan will form
And maybe I'm shirt. But these days I wear NDC t-shirts most often in town. The polo shirts that my branding. And I'm doing the big goom. So yeah, bomb pie say Ghana and say I'm keke see ye na Akufo-Addo in the field. I'm Kofa and I'm CEO. So I don't know where Uncle Ben is coming from.
I'm the NDC for your Alan campaign manager.
Maybe on the patrol, be a Alan campaign manager. Let me say NDC polo.
Okay.
Polo. Oh, another polo. Not a Florida. And yeah,
what's a polo set?
But polo.
And now the NDC come out.
Oh, I'm afraid of la cost. I'm afraid of la cost.
Oh yeah, you what's a polo?
They say
at the NDC picture.
What you call la cost?
I don't know how the polo.
I put that t-shirt. La cost. The original name is polo t-shirts.
And the sound bite, what's a polo set?
Thank you so much for watching. I'm here adventurer. You wish you one day.